Mic's on? Probably need to turn that one on. Okay, we'll go ahead and bring the Board of Works meeting to order. First matter of business, wastewater. Carrie is asking for permission to purchase pumps for the North Lift Station. What's that?
Approve the minutes.
Oh. Yep, sorry. Real quick, did you guys all have a chance to preview the minutes from the previous meeting and the special meeting?
Yeah, I'll make a motion to, can we do them both at the same time?
Okay, we'll do the actual meeting, the last meeting on November 15th.
I'll make a motion to accept the minutes as emailed.
Second.
Motion is second, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. And then the special meeting that we had.
I'll make a motion to accept the minutes for my special meeting.
Second.
Motion is second, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Thank you. Will you check and see if that mic's on?
I turned it on.
Oh, you did? Okay. All right.
There are 2 pumps at each lift station throughout town, and this North Point lift station had an issue the Wednesday before Thanksgiving. Both of the pumps failed on that Wednesday. So we have a temporary pump in there right now, and these are 2 quotes on the front and the back from 2 different companies for a grinder pump. We found that the combination of a standard solid pump and a grinder pump are good because more and more people are using the flushable wipes that we all know are not flushable.
We like to reiterate that quite often. Flushable wipes are not flushable.
They flush, but they don't go away. So the quote from American Pump and Repair Service is for $13,370, and then Perks Enterprise, same pump, $14,950. So my recommendation would be to go with American Pump and Repair to get this one coming. Out of the 2 pumps that were failed on the same day, one of them is under warranty, but I don't have any of those numbers back yet. So at this time we're operating with 1 pump when normally we have 2. And they said that the parts to get a repair would be longer than the ordering of a new pump, which I would need to have one ordered in.
So with the warranty, maybe you can get a backup?
Yeah, that's the plan.
Okay. Okay.
I'll make a motion to move forward with the pump purchase from American Pump Repair.
I'll second.
Okay, a motion is second to go with the pumps from American Pump. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, same sign? Okay, thanks.
Thank you.
Okay, we have representatives from the Allen County Regional Sewer District. What did I say, Allen? Adams County?
I used to be the originator too.
I used to sell product to them, so. Sorry, guys. And Mark, I did get your message. I just saw her a little bit ago. I haven't called you back yet, but okay, I'll get with you. Okay, we're going to discuss phase 5 construction and ask for an amendment to the contract, I believe.
That's correct. I think you guys have the amendment in front of you, and I know Mark had sent it to your attorney a couple weeks ago before Thanksgiving. Pretty standard stuff. I think you guys actually agreed to this about a year or so ago, and we just got in for phase 5, so now we can pursue the final pieces of our construction. So.
Do you want to remind everyone what phase 5 is?
Yeah, phase 5, Dan, is 3 new areas. Magley, out off 224. Northwest Winchester, which is the area north of Free Stress on Winchester Road, as well as 200 East.
Okay.
And then also Clemens Lake, what we're calling Clemens Lake South, which is 700, 600 North, 300 East, 224. It's the biggest area. It's got 94 connections.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, there's one new connection point too on that. We'll be tying into the same line,
Yeah.
over there on Belmont Road.
Yep. Okay.
It's 202 total new connections. Just up that.
And Carrie, you're fine with all this, right, capacity-wise?
Yeah, I just did a little bit of calculating. I have a total, just for all 5 projects, of 984 homes, or 984 connections. And that the maximum pump capacity that the city is required to give the sewer district for the contract would be 11% of the plant capacity. We have that right now for the year.
Okay.
So, and I had reviewed the contract, and then passed it along to both Carrie and Kevin, for their input, and I know that capacity was checked, there wasn't any increase or changes, from what was anticipated, or, so I don't have an issue with anything with the agreement and the addendum.
I think with the kind of funding that we've seen here in the last couple of years, it's I don't know, that one year, which was Project 3, the amount of funding that we got is unbelievable, unprecedented. You know, we had that project was a $10 million
$10 million project, we had $8 million in grant.
$8 million funding, and so that was really a record in terms of grant to loan for a project. So that was a big project. Since that, we've seen kind of the participation in these projects drop off a little bit with SRF. They're smaller projects, and the amount, and I think what it is just supply and demand. There's so many other municipalities and sewer districts that are asking for funds that they've got less. We really kind of hit them at the right time. For Project 3, we got a phenomenal amount of funding, and so then for Project 4, it was less, and then 3 a little bit less. So we're kind of doing projects now in smaller phases just because that's what we have to do in order to be able to hold rates and not borrow so much. But I think that pretty much we've hit most of the low-hanging fruit. I know it's a phrase that Jen always uses in terms of picking up areas that have concentrated homes. And so I think we'll be shifting more into a phase now where it'll be maybe more development driven, and I don't think that we really sewered most of the areas around the city and outside that have really needed most of the attention, at least from an environmental standpoint. So I think it'll probably slow down in terms of size, because now we're at kind of a phase where it's not, there's areas that want us to bring sewer to them, but the distances are so long and the number of connections that you pick up, you can't put a pencil to it, you can't do it.
Right.
So I think now you'll see kind of more of a development phase
Yeah, I would agree.
probably kick in, which, you know, is still good. I mean, that's part of the partnership of having the sewer district and the city, is that you'll see this development then on the edges
Right.
of the city and areas where you may want to annex in the future, or somebody may want to do some development.
Right. I think that was the whole idea behind it from the state's perspective is let's clean up these higher dense population areas and keep going from there. And you guys have done a great job picking up all those areas for sure.
There's a few out there we still like to do, but I don't know if we can get there. We actually have some right down 27 that want us to come down there, and it just money-wise, we can't really get there yet.
Right. So we're looking for approval of the amendment to this contract.
I'll make a motion that we approve the amendment to the Water Pollution Control and Treatment Agreement between City of Decatur and Adams Regional Sewer District.
Second.
Motion is second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Okay. All right. Thank you, guys.
Thank you so much.
Yep, thanks.
Thank you.
Have a good evening.
Yep, you too.
Anything I want to late?
Mark, do you want a copy of the signed agreement tonight? I went ahead and printed 3.
Oh, yeah.
So we can sign all the originals and get them notarized.
You want us to sign these right here?
Mhm.
Is this one of the originals?
That is.
Okay.
This one or two, or?
Yeah.
Member. Dan, the chair.
Correct.
Josh, you want to come up? You're next with another amendment to an agreement with Christopher Burke Engineering.
Oh, you need 2 or 3?
I'll have you sign them all.
Okay, where am I at?
No, I'm trusting them all. Thank you.
Kevin sent all you guys for this information, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Give us 1 second. Let's get these signed real quick. That's one.
I think that's probably the notarized.
Okay.
So let's see. Just on that. This one's ready to go.
Mark?
Thank you.
Okay,
Fine.
see it.
So this is ours.
Yeah. So Phil, let's keep this one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay, Josh.
You guys seen everything that Kevin sent you? Basically, we're trying to renew our contract with Christopher Burke on our MS4 program. They're keeping us in compliance with IDEM, what they're doing. There's new rules and regulations with IDEM, and regarding like Rule 13, it's going to switch over to MS4. So they're basically putting together everything that we need to keep the red flags from.
I believe they're going to take our whole stormwater ordinance and look through it, make sure everything's up to date with the state, and I think from this amendment they are keeping their fee schedule the same as last year. If we go ahead and re-sign this one.
I think it was a consulting contract not to exceed $50,000.
Right.
And as I read in the email, it was $34,000 last
Yeah,
year.
we're quite a bit under, so.
We'll be at like 39 at the end of the year.
Okay.
50.
Okay. So he's just asking to approve this amendment and to sign this contract, right? Or is it just sign this amendment?
Do we have the mayor to sign?
It would be a motion to approve the amendment, an extension of the existing contract, and authorization to sign.
Is it me or is it Kevin?
Thinking that it could be either one of you.
Okay. I can sign it since we're here. Okay, so we need a motion to approve this amendment as an extension of the original contract.
So moved.
I'll second.
Motion and a second, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, same sign? Okay.
Do you need these?
Just need one of them signed, or?
Just one of them signed.
Okay.
You can hold it.
What's the date today? The 6th. You need more than one signed, or just that one?
You can sign this one
Three.
too, and then I'll keep one.
Okay.
Kevin, you want one? Don't give Kevin. Or Josh, I
Okay.
gotta take it.
I get that one.
Okay. Thank you, Josh. Okay, next we don't have anyone representing Connor Bright's Wildflowers, right?
You know what? This is the city center, so it's estimated. It's actually says something different. But you emailed it. Really look at that real quick. That's professional service proposal.
So is that probably the original
It
contract?
was probably the original contract.
And then that's just the amendment?
Okay, so we'll need all that.
I think the amendment was just to hold the price for next year, wasn't it? The same rate.
This one says fee schedule, and then estimated.
They may have
So
had,
that's the, I just want to make sure we signed the
Right,
document.
right.
As we needed to.
Well, I think this would be the original contract that was signed last year,
Okay, gotcha.
and then this is just amendment to, yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I think so.
For explaining that.
Okay, so the Connor Bright's Wildflowers lease agreement for the Merit Center.
and I've got a copy of that, so I know Jamie had contacted me and indicated that they were interested in leasing. It was formerly known as room 20, but it's room 416. It encompasses 1,080 square feet. It's for a period of 1 year. Total rent would be $5,400. They're paying at the $5 per square foot rate. And I believe they're ready to move in as soon as they have approval they wanted it at the beginning of December. So I know that they're ready and excited to use the space when it's available. But it is the same base lease that we've been using for Merit Center with the addition of language that addresses defaults and remedies for the city in the event of a default event. So
Do we know what room they were planning on using? Craig, do you know?
it was room 20. It's now room 416, or being
Okay.
transitioned to room 416.
Okay.
And they've already signed.
Okay.
So we would just need approval of the lease and authorization for Dan to sign.
Okay.
So moved.
Second.
Motion and a second. Okay. This is a very good use of one of the rooms out there for sure. So, a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Same sign. For her, probably.
Go that direction.
Okay.
And gets it off her desk, right?
I don't have any room on my desk, so I'll tell you that much. Jeremy, while you're up, request to start the hiring process for an additional mechanic.
There you go.
That was it. Pretty self-explanatory.
In next year's budget with the agreement that the individual wouldn't start until January of 23 at some point. That's the earliest. backlogged again, and it's going to get something done.
I think it's a good idea. I think he's got plenty to do, and I can say the mechanic we have does an excellent job for the city. He really does.
Very, very dedicated.
Yep, he does. He goes above and beyond for sure.
We just need to take a little time and find the right individual that's equal to or close, or someone that he can even teach.
Somebody he can help, or somebody can help him.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
It's definitely a lot cheaper than sending everything out to get fixed. So.
yeah. And all the individual departments do pay for his wage or by the hour of how many hours ever he works on their vehicle. So it's originated through the street department, but like water and wastewater and sanitation and all those pay his hourly rate just to help offset everything. So.
Yep.
And he also does the equipment too, doesn't he?
Right.
All the equipment, all the vehicles, there's more with the fire department, there's a ton with the police department.
I know, I think you were actually gone. It might have been when you were in Mexico. We had that little bit of rain that froze over late in the morning, 5, 6 o'clock, and he watched the news and jumped in his truck and went out and started salting on his own. And the only things that were slick in town were the highways. Our side streets, he did a great job.
He also does, and what Dan's referring to is he also does initiate our ICE program, our ice control program. So he used to being up all night. A lot of the other guys don't want to mess with it. So, he's up at 3 a.m. all winter long, just looking, at least looking outside. So he definitely needs some help in the shop.
Yeah.
I'll make a motion that we accept that proposal.
Second.
Motion is second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Okay, thanks, Jeremy. Next, we have the township fire contracts.
Okay, these fire contracts are for the township trustees to sign also. It's through Root Township. Their contract's $22,337.03 for 2023. The payments are due June 15th and December 15th.
Root Township is $22,237.03.
337.
Oh.
Say it again, 22,000.
337.03. And they are aware of these amounts. I let them know in July. And the way these contracts are calculated is on the fire department's current budget plus the assessed valuation of that township. So it's a calculation to get those amounts. The other township is Union Township, and it's $8,591.16.
Same terms on the payment?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And St. Mary's is $10,309.40.
10,309.40.
And Washington is $16,036.84. So a total comes to,
Washington.
I have it somewhere, $57,274.43. And this money goes into, we have a separate fund for fire vehicles.
Can you repeat Washington, please?
$16,036.84.
Oh yeah, Washington, yep.
Okay.
What was real?
2237. That's Root Township.
Here we go. Root, 22,337.03. Union, 8591.16. St. Mary's, 10,309.40. And Washington, 16,036.84.
Yep.
Do we need a motion to accept these?
Yes, and then I need you to sign them.
I'll make a motion that we accept the township fire departments.
Second.
Motion is second. All in favor?
Aye.
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 Opposed, same sign. Okay. you have anything else for the waterworks?
I don't. And how about this thing? I didn't know if that was something that you needed to talk about or not.
I mean, I don't know that it needs to be brought up tonight, but at some point in the near future, we'll probably have a request from Lake Shores to dedicate this street. The plat's already been approved, but we hadn't accepted one of the streets on East Lake Court when it was originally constructed, and so they'll first need to petition the Plan Commission, but then there'll be need for Board of Works and council approval to actually sign a deed for the city to accept that street. So, but they haven't petitioned Plan Commission just yet for that. So.
Okay.
Okay.
That's all I have.
Ian, did you have anything else for Board of Works? Either of the members? Nate, have anything else?
I'll make a motion to adjourn. Second.
Motion is second to adjourn the Board of Works. All in favor?
Aye.
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 Opposed, same sign. Okay, council meeting will start in 10 minutes.
Here you in. Go back to...
Everybody signed. Do I have to hang on to him for a second?